Look at this screen. That text isn't being typed by a human, it's being translated directly from a brain. Scientists in Japan put a person inside this machine. They showed them a video of a dog. The AI watched the brain activity and wrote this caption. But here is the part that feels like science fiction. They asked the person to close their eyes and simply remember the video. The AI saw it too. This isn't just reading words, it's reading your mind. It's called mind captioning, and it just changed everything we know about privacy, communication, and the human brain. So what exactly is happening? In short, scientists have built an AI that translates your raw brain activity into complete grammatically correct sentences. Now, we've seen brain-reading tech before, but honestly, it could only spot random keywords like nose or clock. This is different. This captures the story. It understands the action. It gets the context. It knows who is doing what to whom. A new study in Science Advances detailed this massive leap. For stroke victims or locked-in patients, this is a miracle. It offers a way to get their voice back. But for everyone else, it reveals something slightly terrifying about how your brain actually builds thoughts. How it works and the proof. Here is how they pulled it off. It's a three-part heist. Step 1. The AI watches 2,000 videos and learns to turn those images into numerical codes. Step 2. A human watches those same videos inside an MRI. The AI learns which brain patterns match which codes. Step 3. The real test. They show the AI a new brain signal it's never seen. The AI predicts the code and writes the sentence. It isn't reading your words, it's reading the meaning inside your head and translating it into text. But skeptics asked, is the AI just guessing based on objects? Like if it sees a bird, it just types bird? To prove them wrong, scientists did something sneaky. They scrambled the word order of the captions. When they did that, the accuracy plummeted. This proves the AI isn't just spotting a noun, it understands the narrative structure. Look at this example from the study. The AI could tell the difference between a bird eats a snake and a snake eats a bird. Same words, totally opposite reality. The AI knew who was the hunter and who was the meal. But this is where the psychology gets wild. We usually assume that when we think, we're talking to ourselves in our heads. We think our thoughts are language. These scientists found the opposite. Mind captioning doesn't use the language centers of your brain. It reads from the prefrontal and parietal cortex, the areas responsible for raw reasoning. This means you build complex meanings before you ever turn them into words. Meaning exists in your brain as an abstract concept. Language is just a translation layer. This explains why you sometimes know what you mean but can't find the words to say it. The meaning is already there, living silently in your cortex. For a stroke patient who loses their language center, their meaning layer is often still intact. This AI bypasses the damage to give them a voice. The reality check and the fear. Before you panic about the government reading your mind at the grocery store, take a breath. Right now, there are major guardrails. You have to sit in a giant scanner for hours to train the AI. It's bulky, it's slow, and it only works on what you're actively looking at or intensely remembering. It can't read your passing random thoughts. Yet. But that word yet carries a lot of weight. We are accessing the pre-linguistic layer of the human mind. This is deeper than your inner monologue. These are thoughts you haven't even verbalized to yourself. If this tech becomes portable, we face massive risks, mental surveillance, employment discrimination, or the total erosion of privacy. Researchers admit the door is officially open. Conclusion. Mind captioning is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's a liberator. It could end the isolation of locked-in syndrome. On the other hand, it turns the last truly private place on Earth, the inside of your head, into a searchable database. So the question isn't if we can read minds, it's when. And what happens when our thoughts are no longer our secret? Let me know in the comments, should there be legal limits on brain-reading tech before it goes portable? If you found this deep dive into the human mind fascinating, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. We explore the intersection of AI and psychology every week, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.